にゃーん。ほら、猫さんだぞ、ジェラール。にゃーん。お前の催眠の方向性はよーくわかった。急に気が大きくなりよって。だが私は知っている。お前が女子に免疫がないことくらいな。尻尾もついてるにゃ。ウサギさんの方が好みかにゃ。水着ゴスロリ、それとも誘惑の鎧が好みか。
エルザ
しまった、やりすぎたか。
エルザ俺は
お楽しみ中だったかな、ジェラール。
ロクサス。
Okay, ERZA and Jellal really brought the fan service this episode. Just had to show a clip there to like really get you guys introduced to this episode, because this episode is pretty wild. You got Jellal in his like Calvin Klein underwear, who's apparently lost his mind because of the White Mage's magic, and now he's just openly like horny all the time. I don't know what's going on with Jellal. And ERZA got the strange idea of like, oh, maybe because he doesn't have experience with girls, I can like out freak him, out seduce him, and like he'll get shy and then turn back to normal. I don't know what ERZA was thinking, but it didn't work, and Jellal was trying to get it on for her there. And then of course Loxis shows up, ERZA gets embarrassed, and you know, we get a little bit more intrigue here because we get to see Loxis confront Jellal of like, hey dude, what are you doing here? And Jellal says that he's willing to fight Loxis for ERZA. Like, so that tells you his love for ERZA is greater than the magic of the White Mage. So, I mean, that kind of goes with the last episode of how Juvia was able to break out of the magic thanks to her love for Gray. So, you know, the White Mage's magic actually isn't that powerful. Apparently the power of love is more powerful, as corny as it sounds. And Loxis, so he's confronting him here, and they're about to fight, but then the girl from the Diablo's gang shows up, and the Diablo's people are here because remember, they're trying to do the quest as well, the 100-year quest, get all the dragons. And then Natsu, he runs into this weird like ghost guy that like nobody can see, and he says he has souls, and he's like attacking Natsu with these like orb things, these like little orbs, which is like really creepy. It kind of it kind of reminds me of Yu Hakusho with the orbs. There's that demon Ganki or whatever, or Genki, who uses the orbs to attack Yusuke, kind of like that. And apparently he's a real ghost, this guy. Nobody can see him, and he's from Diablo's guild. We also get to see Wendy get jumped by one of the guys from Diablo's guild earlier in the episode, and he's like a giant, like creepy spider thing. Kind of reminds me of that spider dude from Yu Hakusho as well. You also have Levi and Gajiel. They have a little moment. Natsu was fighting Gajiel earlier in the episode, and he's about to punch Levi in the stomach, but then he remembers she's pregnant. Hey, you can't do that, Natsu. And, we get to see a little flashback of like Levi announcing she was pregnant with Gajiel's baby. And it was, it was kind of cute, really wholesome moment. We also get to see Gray pull out his demon powers and own Loxis's boys and his girl. Like, that was pretty cool. Really was dope seeing that. Then, we got the White Mage, super confident. We got to see Lucy show off, her new form, which apparently she can only use that form for a very short amount of time. I think it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds. So it doesn't really do much. Like, she barely takes out Lizana. But of course, Elfman and Marjorie, it doesn't really do much. Or Mary Jane, sorry, it doesn't really do much. And we got, Virgo still being freaky. And then earlier, at the beginning of the episode, we have those like little mini things, those little mini extra scenes where we get to see like ERZA. She's talking with Juvia, and Juvia's telling her she should practice kissing. And we got like a little fan service shot of Gray and Juvia. A lot of Juvia fan service recently. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty wild episode. Jellal, ERZA especially were really crazy. So it seems like Jellal and ERZA are definitely officially a ship. Definitely all the way. I don't think, ERZA's going to begin with anybody else at this point. Jellal is it. Jellal is a lucky man. He's got, obviously, I would argue, the hottest woman in the fairy tale verse, ERZA. So yeah, but yeah, just want to do a quick review of this episode. I would say it was a pretty fun episode. We haven't really got a lot of action with the Wood Dragon yet. Hopefully we'll get to see that soon. Apparently, he could read minds or whatever according to Diablo's gang. So hopefully he's reading everybody's mind. He's 2 steps ahead, and then we'll get to see him just own everybody, including the White Mage. That would be really dope because he is the biggest dragon. It'd be cool to see him in action. Guy's literally got 4 or 5 towns on his body. But yeah, just want to do a quick review here. I thought it was a fun episode. Plot-wise, it was a little slow, but, very fun with the fan service and the comedy. I'll give it 7 out of 10. But yeah, wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.